No one is disputing Honorable Engineer Magogo private members bill.
On 1st December 2021, Magogo was granted leave of the House to introduce a private members bill entitled the National Sports Bill 2021. Barely a month later, the Minister of State for Sports, Peter Ogwang, also tabled the government bill entitled the Physical Activity and Sports Bill 2022.
Mu mwezi gwa November omwaka ogwedde navaayo n'ekirowoozo ky'okukola etteeka erirungamya ebyemizannyo mu ggwanga nga private member ekikkirizibwa mu ssemateeka wa Uganda. Era okuvaawo ensonga tubadde tugigoberera ne mpaayo ebirowoozo byange ne gavumenti nayo neevaayo n'etteeka lyerimu. Era waliwo ensonga ezikwatagana mu mateeka ago gombi nga ffenna tuwa ebiteeso ebifaanana naye ate waliwo ebimu ebiteeso byaffe ebitafaanana. Ekintu kitandikira mu linnya. Nze ndowooza nti oba okukkakkanyizza obwetaavu bw'etteeka lye tuli mu kukola okuliyita physical activity. Physical activity ebanga PE kusanyukamu. Naye ate twagala kwogera ku commercial sport. Naye notandika okugiyita nti etteeka oliyise physical activity. Already oba otandikidde kugunda enkyamu.
While meeting the Committee on Education and Sports this Tuesday, 13th December 2022, Minister Ogwang said that there was an attempt at a retreat held in May 2022 to harmonize the two draft bills. But Honorable Moses Magogo denied the claim of the harmonizing meeting with government.
The fact is that there has not been a harmonization between the private member and the government. However, it is possible that we can still sit down between the two parties. The areas that are common and agreed upon are highlighted. The areas that we disagree upon are also highlighted.
Procedure matter. I don't know whether we are proceeding well. By government hijacking the bill of Honorable Engineer Magogo at such a time. Now, what will he tell the voters if they hijack? Because, you know, we are evaluated with our performance.
On the other hand, Minister Ogwang defended the decision to enact a sports legislation to address the current challenges of sports administration and management in Uganda.
We are not hijacking. There's a precedent how bills have been processed before, where a private member harmonizes a bill with the government. And all we aim at is coming up with a bill for the management of sport in Uganda.
Ogwanga further said that there was need for the Physical Activity and Sports Bill in line with the modern national and international sports policies, conventions, and the National Physical Education and Sports Policy of Uganda of 2004.
Here we are dealing with a specific activity which must be managed by people who understand it. Even me as a minister, the new amendment which cabinet has guided, it gives me powers to appoint members who understand, who have knowledge of sports.
It's not about hijacking, it's not about who is bringing it, as long as we can come out with a bill.
The chairperson of the Education Committee, Honorable John Tresije, ruled that since both sides failed to come up with one position, the committee will consider the two bills and come up with one legislation.
Both of them have requested that it's true. I think there are still differences, and that's a confirmation that there was no harmonization. So they have requested us that they go back and sit to try to harmonize, which as a committee we have accepted, but we have also reminded them that we are proceeding with our bills and the discussions will end on the 20th. The discussions and receiving presentations from different stakeholders, the meetings are going ahead up to 20th of December. We have given them up to that period to have given their responses. And we believe by the time they bring all this, we shall have harmonized the bill and come out with one bill concerning sports in this country, and also come with a report on floor of Parliament. We believe by 10th of January we shall have concluded. But in case there is a delay, we are not going to allow more than 2 weeks from 10th to conclude this matter. So what we believe as Parliament, and we want to assure Ugandans that Parliament will come out with a bill that is going to address the concerns of the sportsmen and women in this country and the country at large.
In the same committee, the sports minister also promised to address the media on troubles of CHAN competitions.
My good brother here is the president of FUFA. When you talk about CHAN, I and him discuss it more than any one of you here. I want to be sincere. He knows where the problem is. I know where the problem is. However, we are working towards addressing a problem, and I'm going to make a formal statement on behalf of government in line with the investigation.
Senabulya, live at 8.